Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Imagine this. It's a bright sunny day and you're at your wedding, the happiest day of your life. But suddenly you're rejected because you don't have enough money. Sounds like something from a movie, right? Well, this is exactly what happened to our heroine. And then, wait for it, a kind billionaire stepped in and changed her life forever. Today, I'm going to share this incredible story with you, and trust me, it's a wild ride you don't want to miss. Let's travel back a little. Our story begins in a small town where everybody knew everyone and stories spread like wildfire. This town was like a giant family, and even the smallest secret could become the biggest news. In this town lived a young woman named Lily. Lily was bright, kind, and full of dreams. She wasn't rich, far from it, but she had a heart of gold and believed that love was the true treasure in life. Lily's family was simple, and they worked hard every day. Her parents owned a little bakery where they made fresh bread and cakes for the whole neighborhood. Even though life was tough sometimes, Lily always had a smile on her face. She believed that one day true love and happiness would come knocking on her door. One day, Lily met a man named Jake. Now, Jake was not from their small town. He was a man with big dreams and big plans. At first, he was very charming. He told Lily stories about faraway places and promised a life of adventure. Their love blossomed, and soon they decided to marry. The whole town was excited, and the wedding was planned to be a big, joyful celebration. Now, let me tell you about the wedding day. This day was supposed to be the most beautiful day of Lily's life. The church was decorated with colorful flowers, balloons, and bright ribbons. Friends and family gathered, all beaming with joy. But there was one dark cloud hanging overhead, Jake's secret about money. You see, as the wedding ceremony began, Jake's true feelings started to show. In front of all the guests, he said something that shocked everyone. I can't marry you, Lily, because you are too poor. It sounds like something out of a mean storybook, doesn't it? Imagine standing there as your heart sinks and your dreams suddenly shatter. The room fell silent. Some people couldn't believe their ears and tears started to roll down Lily's cheeks. I know it sounds really hard to imagine, but sometimes even in the happiest moments, there can be pain. Lily felt alone and small, as if the whole world had turned its back on her. Now I want you to imagine if that had happened to you. It would be like playing your favorite video game and suddenly losing the final level because someone said you weren't good enough. It hurts, right? But this story is about to take a turn that no one ever expected. As Lily was standing there, feeling heartbroken and humiliated, a man in a sharp suit stepped forward. His presence was calm and confident, and you could see he belonged to a completely different world. This man was Mr. Benjamin, a billionaire known for his secret acts of kindness. Now you might ask, how can a billionaire come out of nowhere to help someone like Lily? Well, sometimes the universe arranges things in magical ways. Mr. Benjamin had been traveling the world helping people in need, quietly investing his time and money into good causes. When he heard about Lily's story, his heart went out to her. He was known for his technical mind when it came to solving problems. He had used his knowledge of business and his big bank account to turn sadness into hope for many people. And today he decided he would do the same for Lily. With a gentle voice, Mr. Benjamin said, Lily, you have so much more to offer than any amount of money can describe. Let me help you, and let's rewrite your story together. For a moment, time seemed to slow down as everyone in the room watched the unbelievable scene unfold. Lily's tears turned into glimmers of hope. I know what you're thinking. This sounds almost too good to be true. But remember, even in our favorite stories, sometimes the hero comes from the most unexpected place. Mr. Benjamin wasn't just rich in money, he was rich in heart, creativity, and ingenuity. He showed that a kind soul and smart ideas can truly change someone's life. Now, you might be curious about what happened next. Let's dive into the details of how Mr. Benjamin used his skills and resources to help Lily rebuild her life. First, he gave her money, not as a handout, but as an investment in her future. He believed that every person deserves the chance to shine, regardless of how much money they have. Mr. Benjamin also taught Lily some technical skills. He explained in simple words how a small bakery business could use ideas like online orders and social media to reach more people. Technology is like magic, he told her. It can turn a small dream into a big, bright reality. Imagine learning how to use a smartphone or computer to let the whole world know about your delicious bread and cakes. With Mr. Benjamin's help, Lily not only mended her broken heart, but also learned about budgeting, investing, and even a bit of coding. He arranged for a team of experts to show her new ways of using technology in her family's bakery. They set up a website, taught her how to take beautiful pictures of her baked goods, and even shared funny videos that explained their journey. It was like watching a real-life fairy tale unfold, with a high-tech twist. Every day, Lily would work with the experts. They talked about numbers not just as boring figures, but as important tools, like the ingredients in her grandma's secret recipe. Mr. Benjamin even joked, "Money helps, but a sprinkle of smart ideas is the secret sauce." This simple idea made everyone laugh, and even Lily's tears dried up a little more with each smile. Technically, what Mr. Benjamin did was something called social entrepreneurship. This means using business skills to help communities and improve lives, not just to make money. It was like planting seeds in a garden and watching them grow into beautiful, fruitful trees. Lily learned that every skill, no matter how small it may seem, has the power to change the world when used with love and persistence. Even though Lily's story started with heartbreak, it is also a story about personal growth and learning to stand tall. Remember how sometimes we try to solve a tricky puzzle or finish a challenging level of a game? Well, Lily had many challenges on her way. There were moments when she felt confused about using new technology and even times when old doubts crept in. Am I really smart enough? She wondered. But each time Mr. Benjamin was there with a kind word and a funny joke. He often said, "Lily, if computers can learn to play chess, then you can learn to bake the best bread online." His humor lightened heavy moments and reminded her that mistakes were just steps in learning. I bet you've made silly mistakes too. Like when you try to draw a perfect circle and end up with a wobbly one. That's okay because every mistake is a chance to learn and grow. One day while working on the new bakery website, Lily accidentally uploaded a picture of a giant cake meant for a contest instead of a simple loaf of bread. Everyone laughed and enjoyed the mix-up. Even Mr. Benjamin couldn't stop chuckling. "That cake is almost as big as your dreams," he joked. That moment taught Lily that sometimes errors and fun can go hand in hand. Life doesn't have to be perfect all the time. Small mistakes make the journey interesting. Lily's journey was not just about learning new skills. It was also about learning about herself. She discovered courage within herself that she never knew existed. She found out that even when people say hurtful things, like rejecting you because of money, you can always change your story. And just like in our favorite movies, the hero finds strength in the darkest times. Mr. Benjamin was there every step, not just as a helper, but as a friend who believed in the power of kindness and technology. He explained that wealth could be measured in many ways. Money is one kind of wealth, but knowledge, love, and laughter are treasures that cannot be bought. It was a lesson that made Lily, in all of us, feel truly rich inside. After many months of hard work, the bakery started to change. New customers began to follow Lily's journey, and people from different towns came to try her sweet treats and learn from her story. The bakery became more than just a place to buy bread. It became a symbol of hope and change. It was amazing to watch how technology, mixed with a little humor and a lot of heart, transformed a small business to a big success. Lily began to share her story online. She made videos about baking, about learning new technologies, and even the funny mistakes that happened along the way. People loved how real she was. She spoke in simple words, just like we do here, so that even kids could understand her passion and hard work. With every video, she reminded everyone that no matter where you start, you can always build a brighter future. Now, I want you to think about something. Have you ever tried to build something, like a Lego set, and it didn't work on your first try? Lily's story is just like that. Sometimes life falls apart a bit, and that's perfectly okay. What matters most is that we learn from every piece we pick up and build something even better than before. Mr. Benjamin continued to support Lily even after the big changes. He helped her see that every success, whether big or small, was a step toward becoming the best version of herself. And even though he is a billionaire with vast resources, he always reminded her that the most important things in life, love, community, and learning, cannot be measured by money. From being rejected at her wedding to becoming a symbol of hope for the whole town, Lily's journey teaches us that our beginnings do not define us. What matters is what we do with every opportunity that comes our way. It's a story that makes you believe in second chances and reminds you that every setback can be the start of a brilliant comeback. Let's take a moment to think about the technical side of things. Mr. Benjamin's approach was like using a powerful computer program to solve a puzzle. He analyzed the problems Lily was facing, broke them down into small tasks, and then used simple technology tools to fix them. For example, setting up an online shop is like creating a digital storefront where people from all over the world can see and buy what you offer. It's not magic, but it is really smart planning. This technique is what we call digital transformation. It means using digital tools to make a business or a process better and faster. In Lily's case, these tools helped her overcome a major challenge and reach more people than she ever imagined. And the best part is, these lessons can help anyone. Whether you run a bakery or you just have a dream, learning a little bit about technology can take you a long way. I must admit, I feel a lot of admiration for both Lily and Mr. Benjamin. It reminds me of when I had to solve a really hard puzzle, and just when I felt stuck, a friend came over with an idea that made everything clear. It's proof that sometimes a mix of smart thinking and kindness is the perfect recipe for success. Even if you think you are too small to make a difference, remember that every big project starts with one small step. And sometimes, just like Lily, you might face rejection or hardship. But with patience, learning, and a bit of humor, you can always turn things around. Beyond the business and technical lessons, Lily's story has a big message for all of us. It tells us that love, kindness, and bravery are the true marks of a rich life. When someone rejects you because of money or because you are different, it doesn't mean you are less valuable. In fact, every part of you is a treasure waiting to be discovered. Lily's experience at her wedding was painful and confusing, but instead of ending her story, it became the beginning of a new chapter. This is something I think about often, how sometimes the worst day of your life can turn into the best day if you learn from it. And while it might sound a little like a fairy tale, it's a reminder that hope and resilience are always there for you. I want you, my dear viewers, to remember that every dream is worth fighting for. Whether you are young or old, rich or poor, you have the power to change your world by learning new things, making friends, and never giving up on what you believe in. Even simple ideas presented with humor and heart can turn your life around. So next time you face a challenge, think of Lily and how she used every bit of help and every bit of knowledge to light up her path. And remember, no rejection is final if you keep believing in the magic of new beginnings. Thank you for joining me on this amazing journey today. Lily's story, from being rejected at her wedding to finding new hope with the help of a caring billionaire, teaches us that no matter how dark things seem, every setback can lead to a brilliant comeback. It shows us that love, kindness, and smart ideas can change lives in ways we never imagined. If you enjoyed this story and learned something new, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and comment down below with your favorite part. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more heartwarming and inspiring stories. Also, make sure to check out the video on our end screen. It's another story that will warm your heart and show you the power of hope and transformation. Until next time, keep dreaming big, keep learning, and remember, every loss can be the start of a wonderful victory. Bye for now, and see you in our next video.